Hello, my name is Lynette Hollins. I am a patient of Balanced Body and Wellness. I am here to tell you about my experience and my journey. I sat with Dr. Spencer one day, just general conversation, no appointment, and I was just talking to her about this menopause phase. It's just like I'm over the night sweats. I'm over the insomnia. I'm over the mood swings. I'm over taking all this medication that's used to help me. I said, I want to get down to the bottom line of what's going on with my body. And she said, well, Lynette, that's what I do. This is what my business is about. I said, okay, let's make an appointment. Let me come sit with you. So the first thing we did was we did my lab work. And I told her, I said, okay, well, my doctor already have me on estrogen patches that I put on my lower body once a week. And she also has me on a tablet that I insert for dryness. And she was like, okay, but do you really need all of that? Or is it the right dosage? I said, I don't know. I said, all she told me was when I went to my last appointment, she did my blood work, that I was actually in menopause. She said, well, let me look at your blood work and let me look and see what your numbers are. So the first thing we did was we drew my blood. Once my blood work came back, I came back in the office for my follow-up appointment, and she sat down with me and she went through my lab work and she explained everything to me. Well, lo and behold, my estrogen level is 0. I'm like off the Richter scale. And she said, well, that's your first problem. Your doctor didn't give you a high enough dosage on your estradiol to help build up your estrogen in your system. So I was like, oh, wow. So I'm putting on these patches for no reason. And so we went on, and then she said, well, let's do the body blueprint. I'm like, what is the body blueprint? Well, the body blueprint is something that it's a scan, and it looks at everything that's going on in your body, looks at your body mass, your body index, all of that. I mean, it's so much entailed in the body blueprint. You will be absolutely amazed. So after the body blueprint, she prescribed me progesterone that I take at night. That's supposed to help with the insomnia. And then she also provided me some estrogen tablets that dissolves in your cheek. I didn't like the flavor. So I went back and said, hey, Dr. Spencer, I said, I'm really not doing the estrogen right because I can't stand the taste of it. She said, well, there's another option. She said, you can do pellets. I said, well, what is pellets? She said, well, it's a little tab. I insert it in your backside, and it gives you the things that you need, the estrogen, the testosterone that you need. You will still take your progesterone at night, but it gives you all of that is needed. So I said, okay, I'm not too comfortable about doing a surgical procedure. Didn't know it was very, very minimal, nothing. And I said, okay, let me just try the tabs and see how that works for me. Well, of course, like I said, I didn't like it. So I said, this ain't going to work. So let me go ahead and do the pellets. I went in on Saturday. Remind you, this is less than 3 weeks ago. I went on Saturday, and the whole procedure was easy, less than 10 minutes. I didn't feel anything. By the time she was done, I said, what you doing? Are you still behind it? She said, I'm done. Perfect. Went home. By Monday, I noticed a significant difference in my body, my moods, my sleeping habits, my agitation, my brain fog, everything that I had talked to her about. I started seeing a difference within 2 days. And I was like, oh my God, Dr. Spencer, this is a game changer. Who wants to wake up every morning smelling like a wet dog? Because that's what was happening. Because I was having the hot flashes at night. Weight. I struggle with weight. I've struggled with weight all my life. And one of the things that she did explain to me is that once you get your pellet inserted, You may see an influctuation in your weight, but that's your body getting used to getting back to its normal status. And I did. I gained 7 pounds. And it was all water retention. So after the second week, the 7 pounds that I gained was gone. Almost everything was gone. I was sleeping well. The hot flashes had changed. I wasn't having any. The irritability, I wasn't having it. The mood swings, the brain fog, all began to minimalize. Again, my pillow has not been inserted for 30 days. I'm about 2 weeks out for 30 days. This has truly been a game changer for me. Not only with all the other stuff, it's my energy level. My energy level is where I was before I hit menopause. Because you can definitely tell the changes in your body when you hit menopause as a woman. So I am telling you, advising you, especially for women right now in this stage in life that we are in, menopause, invest. Go see Dr. Spencer at Balance Body and Wellness, and I promise you, you will not be upset. It is a game changer. Let's get optimized.